Hi everyone, this is Pak Chiko. When I posted a video about traveling before, I forgot that I was overheated by the topic of in-flight meals, but I had a PCR test. I thought that I skipped it even though it was a very important thing. And when I talk about coming to Malta with friends, can we travel now? Is often asked. This time I would like to talk about the PCR test I received and immigration restrictions. Malta currently has 3 types of immigration restrictions depending on the country. First of all, it's a dangerous country called the Red List. They will need to spend 14 days in a safe country before entering the country and have a negative PCR test within 72 hours before entering Malta. Next is a country called Amber List that needs attention. They require a negative proof of PCR test performed 72 hours before arrival. Finally, it's a safe country called the Green List. This is okay only with a screening test at the time of entry. It was divided into 3 parts, and until December, Japan was also a safe country. But from December 11th, Japan also entered the Amber List, and it became necessary to get negative proof. However, when I looked it up, I heard that it could be done at the airport in Malta when I entered the country. And this time I had a PCR test when I arrived at the airport in Malta, so I will tell you about that. After a 16.5-hour flight, the first place for us passengers to land in Malta is scanning place at the airport. Each person was interviewed if they had a negative proof or if it was necessary before proceeding to the baggage claim. And I will have the test here. Those who answered are sent to the laboratory and first asked for their names. And when I sat down in the chair, I was told to remove the mask. So I removed the mask and opened my mouth. Then, no, not nose, I was said. Something like a long cotton swab came into my nose. That's right, it was a mucosal examination. They're like a hogstail, about 2.5 times as long as a cotton swab goes into the back of my nose. It was pretty roundabout. I had thought it a saliva test, so I felt a foreign body sensation and pain, and I cried, but I don't think it really hurt so much. And after a long flight, my nose was full of flowers, and the foxtail was full of flowers. And the person who inspected me was laughing a little. It's embarrassing. After waiting for about 20 minutes on the bench outside, I was called out loud and said negative, and was taken to the baggage claim area. It was this laboratory, not my classmates or hotels, who called my name for the first time in Malta. Thank you for testing me. When I returned to Japan, the PCR test is at the airport again, but it seems to be saliva, so I'm relieved. I would like to report on the saliva test as well at that time. This time I reported on the PCR test I received at the airport in Malta. Thank you for your watching.